Welcome back to Domingo Live. If you could only hear what goes on in between commercials.
That's the real show.
Yeah, that is the real show. Well, we were talking livestock show, and there's another one that is coming up this week. We had, of course, the Nueces County Junior Livestock Show, and now this coming week we have...
It's the San Patricio in Aransas County Agriculture and Homemaking Show, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And we have representatives here with us this morning. If you could, everybody, if you could introduce yourself.
I am Alexia, and I do ag mechanics and homemaking.
Very cool.
My name is Jocelynn Gonzales. I'm the 2024 San Patricio and Aransas County Show Queen.
Very nice.
I show livestock and also do homemaking.
Okay.
I'm CD Ellis. I'm from Sinton, Texas, and I show livestock and compete in various competitions through FFA, and am the Seis Rios Vice President.
Well, welcome to Domingo Live. I'm so interested in knowing how long you've been part of the livestock show. For many, it's a family tradition. So
Yes.
talk to us about how you got started in the livestock show.
Well, I've always grown up in it from a young age. Ever since I was a baby, I've shown cattle and done homemaking and ag mechanics. It's a really big part of my life, actually. It's taught me so much, and it's actually a really rewarding experience, and especially the bonds you get to make with friends and people.
Not to mention the responsibility.
Oh yeah, big
That,
responsibilities.
you know.
Very time consuming.
No doubt, no doubt.
Leadership skills also.
Yes, ma'am.
How about yourself?
Well, I didn't get introduced to it until my freshman year of high school, so these past 4 years have definitely been focused on agriculture and the homemaking show. And I truly am blessed to have been introduced to this just because of the experiences, especially showing the livestock. I have grown to get a lot of appreciation for the hard work, but also an understanding of the animals and the agriculture itself.
Sure.
So as a queen, what are your responsibilities this coming year?
So as a queen, I have to make appearances as much as I can throughout the show week, but it's also my responsibility to make everyone feel welcome at the show. I'm to inform everybody about what is agriculture, what do we do here in San Pat and Aransas County that makes us the county that we are.
Sure. And
Perfect.
why it's so important to the whole coastal bend. For sure.
Yes, of
For
course.
Sure, absolutely.
Promoting agriculture is what we're doing.
What about you, CD?
Well, I've just kind of been involved in livestock since I've been born. I live out in the country near Sinton, and livestock's just been a big part of my life in general. Not only do I show lambs through in Sinton, but I also help my grandparents raise livestock. So it's always just kind of been a big part of my life. But the show has given me so many opportunities to grow, not only through leadership and responsibility, but it's also allowed me to meet so many new people and learn so many new things that I feel like I never would have been able to before if I hadn't gotten the experience or gotten the chance to do this. Just like they said, it's such a growing opportunity that I think everybody should want to participate in and want to get to do more of.
That is
Out
amazing.
of all animals, why did you decide on the lambs?
Well, me personally, I also used to show pigs, but I kind of just fell in love with lambs as I started showing. I liked pigs, I enjoyed it, but I definitely found myself working with the lambs a little bit more. And I just felt as if I could do better with lambs, and I kind of started pursuing them heavier. And as time went on, we kind of went away from the pigs and started going more into lambs. And I know some people, or my cousins are a big help with us too, but I really just love doing it, and I think it's a great time.
And you raised
I raise sheep and hogs.
any reason why? Is there a particular reason?
So the first animal I had ever shown my freshman year, as I said, when I got introduced to it was hogs, and it really did make me truly love showing livestock. I did try out lamb or sheep my sophomore year of school, and I just thought it was super interesting because you really do get to dress them up, you get to fit them, and just make them look super nice, and it's cool color coordinating with them at show.
Nice.
So overall, it is just truly a great experience.
And you chose?
I do cattle and lambs,
Okay.
but I prefer cattle because, well, they've always been in my life. Ever since I was a baby, I've been around them. I've helped brush or feed them. They're just so much, they're like puppies, very docile, fun little animals. I fell in love with them, and they're so personality filled. It's amazing.
And just like you all three have enjoyed everything that you do and you fell in love with the livestock show, we want our entire community to also fall in love with the livestock show and to fall in love with San Pat. So talk to us about all of the events coming up so we can go out there and support.
Okay, so far we have an extra special show coming up, and the San Patricio A&H County Stock Show. Obviously that's coming up. The county fairgrounds in Sinton. It's January 21st and 27th, and that's the A&H show.
Yes. We also have our homemaking. You'll see tons of pies, tons of cakes, anything that people will bake, but you'll also see projects such as aprons or photography. And it is something that's really special just because that's how you can start off the youth in agriculture and the livestock show.
And then, of course,
There is the special show that's on January 24th, and I think that's a great experience, getting to go out there and help the kids work and watch them have fun with the animals and getting to help out with all that. I think that's a great time too.
Introducing our youth, little ones, to the livestock show is
Yes.
so important, and I'm
Yes.
glad that they can take part in homemaking. They can bake something, or they can help make something.
Especially something small.
Yes,
Yes.
that's how you
So
start,
great.
with something small.
You guys, thank you so much for being on the show. We
Thank
do
you.
appreciate your time and being here so early and ready to promote this wonderful event happening January 21st to the 27th at the San Patricio County Fairgrounds in Sinton. It is a wonderful event, and what's so cool about it is that this whole series of junior livestock shows serves as the impetus for so many others to follow throughout the state. It starts right here in South Texas, and then it moves outward and onward. And so we're proud of you.
Yes, we
Thank
are.
you for doing what you're doing, and thank you for being the future leaders of South Texas. We appreciate this.
Thank you so
Thank
much
you
for
so
having us.
much.
Come out for a hoof stomping good time.
There you
Okay, I love
go.
that.
We will do that. All right.